Welcome to the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. This is the capital city, Amman, the historical home of the Ammonites. That is not the only biblical reference in this part of the world. Before departing for Jordan, you might want to get your hands on the Jordan Pass, a document that acts as a visa fee waiver and gains you entry into the top tourist destinations without having to stand in the queue. The old part of Amman is known as the Balad. This is the part of town where old street markets and stalls still rule the economy. The locals call the Amman Citadel Al-Qala, and it is also known as the Roman Citadel. The Temple of Hercules is the standout site here, but you can also enjoy the sights of the Umayyad Palace and the Byzantine Church. The Citadel sits atop a hill, and you get a good panoramic view of the capital city's ubiquitous stone-washed apartment blocks. They are all the same colour by municipal law. From there we walk down the hill to the Roman Theatre. Imagine the warm, fuzzy feeling when we were greeted by a mother and daughter walking past us, and the young girl, probably about 6, said, "Welcome to Jordan." The Roman Theatre itself seats 6,000 and has 2 small museum exhibitions on either side showcasing Jordanian history and culture. The theatre is still used for cultural events today. You can also get into the Citadel and the theatre with your Jordan Pass. There are 7 main traffic circles in Amman, and they are used as references for directions and also locations, almost like suburbs. You might hear someone tell you, for example, that what you're looking for is in 3rd circle. The local signature dish is known as Munsif. It is lamb shank on a giant bed of rice with yogurt. I really enjoyed it, but somewhat less enjoyable was the beef shawarma at Shawarmat Reem, a street kiosk that allegedly serves the best shawarma in Amman. Mrs. Stemmet strongly disagrees with that description. Petra is marketed as the jewel in the Jordanian crown, and it's not hard to see why. Be warned though, the area is filled with people trying to sell you their services as a guide, on foot, on a donkey, camel, horse, or horse carriage. They will tell you it's included in your ticket price. What they do not tell you is that it is included in your ticket price only for a few meters, after which their own personal meters start running. We marveled at the rock formations, and then at the end of the sick, we cast our eyes on the magnificent treasury. This 43-meter high and 30-meter wide monument is truly a sight to behold. It was carved in the early 1st century as the tomb of an important Nabatean king. It was also used during the filming of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Now, despite what I just told you about the salesman, there was one of a younger variety, likely not older than 12, who we agreed to let take us up the mountain so we could see what is known as the view.
My name is Tiger. When you come to Petra, I let you to deal with me.
Although Petra was great, for us the best really did come last. On our final day, we visited Bethany beyond the Jordan. On the way there, you'll drive through the Jordan Valley region and also reach an unexpected altitude. Is that even the right word here? This is where Jesus was baptized by John. As Christians, this was a very special experience for us. The actual spot where Jesus was baptized by John is now bone dry, as the river has receded so much over the years that the actual baptism site is now a cordoned off monument. We made our way to where the river flows today. You can even go into the water, but a border control guard is watching like a hawk, so make sure you don't go beyond the limits. It is approximately 10 meters to the other side, the Israeli side. Their tourists seem to be having a lot of fun there. And then came the highlight of the whole trip for us, the Dead Sea. The lowest point on Earth, 400 meters below sea level. I made my way into the Dead Sea, turned around, and gently eased into it. That's me reading the Dead Sea Scrolls. Obviously. The water is 10 times saltier than regular seawater, and yes, despite being warned, I put some on my lips to get an idea. Well, it is super salty, and you will want to spit furiously. The water itself has a slightly oily texture, which adds to the uniqueness. Ntando and I also covered ourselves in the Dead Sea's mud. Not only is this a major tourist activity by itself, but the mud is also rich with minerals and properties that are excellent for the skin too. Mrs. Stemmet made sure to buy herself some bottled mud. Apparently, King Herod and Queen Cleopatra have floated in the Dead Sea and covered themselves in mud. Well, now so have the Stemmets. We're in elite company. Shukran al-Urdun.